Hello! Happy Saturday. It's Pack Event Day. We're gonna go visit Hulock and tell him to get the freaking smart cars to work. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome out. We are back in the 737. 3 of 737 week. And we're gonna be flying the Prime Air. Boeing converted freighter. The BCF. So hope you're all doing fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and jump in Discord and we'll get things rolling. Hello?
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, you know. Loading in for Hulock's personal January 6th.
January 6th, but it's in February and it's for Hulock.
Yeah. We're loading up for Hulock's February 24th.
Hell yeah. Alright. Well, I was able to get connected to POSCON in record time, so
Did Joven message you?
he did not.
Joven wanted to know what to use for model matching on MSFS with POSCON.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's the
I have no idea.
FSLTL and the IVAO model matching works pretty well.
Okay. Well, hopefully he can figure that out. He said he was going to try to fly with us today, so see.
If he's around, then let him know. Key him into the secrets.
Alright, I'm hoping we'll be out of here in half an hour. Is that too optimistic?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it
40 minutes. We'll play it safe.
depends on fire.
Fire might have left for a shower. I don't know. He always like joins and then says BRB and then comes back an hour later. Like I don't like my understanding of BRB is like a few minutes. Right? Like 10 minutes maybe.
Right, like right back.
Oh shit. It's Morgan.
All right. Everything looks like it's working. Hello. So what are you flying?
I'm flying a 7.6.
Nice.
Doing prime air.
Same, except 7.3.
Yep. I was literally looking at flight radar and a 7.3 literally just landed into Lakeland.
Hell yeah. And also got the flying with the USA East server and POSCON at the same time thing happening. So hopefully it works.
Oh. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's
I don't see anybody
a shit ton
else.
of flying into Lakeland all the time. It's like crazy how many prime air flights fly in.
Gotta get those Amazon packages, brother.
Yeah, there's a warehouse in Lakeland.
Yep. Doo-doo.
All right, let's start getting this loaded up.
Push to talk stuck.
Push to stop. You just have to press the button, the push to talk button.
Here we go.
Sometimes when you log in, it does that. I don't know why.
It looks like what happened is POSCON reset everything. So default recording device needs to be...
Yeah, so it will reset your recording devices if
Do I need to set VHF 1 and 2 or can I just do default?
it depends on your audio setup. I'm not sure.
Fuck it. It'll work fine.
Need to calibrate.
Alright, I got 1.5 left for departure. It's like the typical Houston departure runways.
Yep.
Sweet. 1.5 left. Mugs 4. Some mugs, brother. Oh, you're fine. How dare you print stuff? Well, your table's like back and forth. It's kind of funny. That's fine.
Zero fuel weight's supposed to be 137111.
370.
No cargo. We're not taking like any Texans with us. The hell?
You got like the Texans loaded up in boxes? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we're bringing the Texans to help us raid.
If I look at my payload, I am 88% full of Texans.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I know it's a 737, but still, there's enough space to fit some Texans in there.
Yeah.
Not as many as people from other states, because, you know, everything's bigger in Texas, including the people.
Oh my goodness.
If anybody's watching from Texas, that was a joke. I would say sorry, except I'm not really sorry for that joke. Takeoff D rate 1, 42 degrees. It's 5. 139, 140, 146. So 156, 161 is what we want
I
there.
have no idea what Lakeland Linder's elevation. I feel like I should know this.
I can tell you real quick.
142 feet.
Oh.
142 feet. Honestly, the only airport elevation I've memorized is Keflavik.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 169.
Hey, that's an easy number to memorize, though.
Yep.
At 370, we don't need to worry about seatbelt signs. Well, I'm ready for APU start whenever y'all are, but no rush.
Oh no.
Is he flying some kind of Soviet junk bag?
I just looked over to my right and there's an IL-76 there.
Fire, listen. Pakistan Air Force.
I thought you said we were invading Hula.
You have the giant, like, saucer thing.
Oh, yeah, that's the AWACS.
Are you providing radar coverage for our raid?
Roger, earwax.
Earwax. Alaska Air Car. Oh, there's actually companies on this building. Got Shipco Air Freight, Alaska Air Cargo, Volga
Where are you?
blah.
Oh, you're over there.
Yeah. Air New Zealand Cargo.
Roger, Free World.
Is that my livery?
Yeah, I've never heard of that airline.
Swissport. Basically everywhere. United. Blah. Vomited. Lexi, how's it going? Welcome out. Waiting on Fire to start his Russian behemoth of a junk jet.
You're actually ready?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna say you're ready, and then we're gonna start pushing back and start taxiing, and then you're not gonna be able to turn your engines on.
Hey, question real quick. While Fire's getting his plane sorted.
Alright, I'm ready.
Can you fly with us? For sure. We're on POSCON. The POSCON network. If you don't have that, we are on, well, I'm on the USA East server. Multiplayer server. So if you want to fly with us, feel free.
Cargo door.
Yes, you can.
Alright. Alright, I only got limited time to turn on these batteries, so we ready to go?
So
yeah, you can push back and start taxiing if you want.
Fuck, hold on, wait, I need to get the manual out.
this airport would not have a CTAF, so what frequency again do we use if it doesn't have a CTAF?
1229 or 5.
1229 or 5. Is that...
I'm gonna take RNAV for 2.8, and I'm gonna do the teardrop from Glide.
And that's the same as the en route frequency, right?
No.
No?
The en route frequency is 12345.
Isn't that guard?
No, that's 121.5.
Shit. Classic pilot, how's it going? Hope you're doing fantastic. Alright, 122, 9 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1. 5.
Alright, better pushback, can't find a tub. So, starting engines.
Alright, I'm gonna start my APU.
There's a better pushback update today.
For this plane?
No, the mod.
No. Alright, my engine's starting. You're good to push.
They
It's not going well, it's going really shift today. I am sorry to hear that.
Fuck, what have I done?
That is not fun. If anybody is flying with us, we're getting ready to start our pushback and everything, so the timetable is crunched. We are at the very eastmost cargo ramps. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear it's not going well, man. But tomorrow's a new day, and hopefully tomorrow will be a great day.
Okay, Joe Biden.
Okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and I told myself, you know, the thing.
Yeah, the key to a good day in life is what?
You don't got POSCON? That's alright. If you're on Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can use the multiplayer server. You'll see me at least, because the other guys are on X-Plane. If
the key
you
to a good day is sex. As
don't have X-Plane, there's not
Biden told us.
any other alternative thing. These Friday flights are really the only time we fly, or Saturday flights are really the only time we fly on POSCON. But if you want to use the multiplayer, I'm on the USA East server.
Why is this fucking up?
Usually do VAT. I usually do VATSIM too. POSCON is just great for like chill group flights where we don't want to have to worry about ATC.
Alright, fuck it. I'm changing my RNAV. God damn. Actually, hold on. Let me try one more
Clearance
thing
request.
before. Why is it?
2466 is the squawk.
That does that. No hell let loose tonight?
No hell let loose.
Probably not, right? This is gonna be like a 2-hour flight. We'll probably do some void after. I also realized that I'm dyslexic. It's not glide, it's guild.
Nice.
Oh my god, I just tail struck. Holy shit.
How did you tail? What?
I slammed the parking brake on it and that shit.
Brother.
Shit rocked. Brother. What?
Alright, I'm gonna start my pushback and engine start as well.
Hope that fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Prepare for pushback and departure. APU on the bus, APU bleed on.
Why two-factor authentication for your account? There's nothing worth protecting because people will. You have your if you are
Doors are shut.
subscribed, you can have a credit card. You can have your credit card information in your account, and people will send like a shit ton of gift subs or something using your account to get access to it.
Boom.
Also, it's a gateway, brother. One good hacker, boom. Next thing you know, your kick account gets.
Let's see.
suspended.
Tried to trade in a few games today so you can get gas, so you can get to work. Four games. Other games. Well, when I opened your car door to get the game, yours
Guess you
fell to the
technically
ground
have-
and
you could have your
broke.
Amazon
Oh
Prime
no.
link too. That'd be really bad.
Oh no. I am so sorry to
I got
hear
a
that.
cost index of 25.
That stinks.
So that's what.
What
I'm
game
thinking,
was it?
brother.
That is horrible. I'm sorry to hear that. That does make it a shit day. Damn. Are you trading into like GameStop, or is it like a separate kind of game buyback place?
Oh, I need to get my clearance. Shit.
Yeah, brother. Gotta get that clearance. Somebody's loaded in next to me. Shows as a Cessna. Like a Mooney Bravo or something, but probably some other jet.
Is it Joven?
Joven. Might be Wexy.
Oh no, I don't see them, so it's got to be a Microsoft
Yeah.
person.
Alright,
Misses.
packs off. Start engine number 2. The wing views are a little funky in this plane. That's not you. Yeah, it's like a Mooney Bravo, it looks like. Turn the fuel on. Collector's edition of The Legend of Zelda's Majora's Mask. Aw, that sucks. I don't know what else to say about that. That sucks. I don't think there's any sugarcoat in that. Classic Pilot had a $80 game fall to the ground and break today. He was trying to trade in.
Houston's complaining about my pollution sitting on the ground, so hubba hubba.
Hubba hubba.
Hubba hubba. But why am I going first?
Because you're Soviet.
No.
Start
You
engine
let the
number
American
1.
go first, and then you copy the American.
But you do it shit. If you wanted this train to be correctly, you have to put like a C-17 in front of that aisle, whatever
Also,
the
you
hell.
have to move because I'm pushing back to where you are.
25%. Fuel on. Just trading it into a retro game store, man. It's not the same thing, but if I had like my Halo 3 or Halo 2 disc shatter, I would be crushed. I realize it's completely not the same thing. For that, for me, it's more of a sentimental thing because of how much I loved those games back in the day.
Remember when if you like bumped your Xbox with the disc in it, and while it's on, it like scratched the disc?
Yeah.
What the fuck was Microsoft thinking?
I don't know, but I know I have a Modern Warfare 2 disc that is destroyed because I was playing Modern Warfare 2 and my sister picked up the Xbox and sat it vertically while the disc was in it and running.
Yeah.
She was a kid. Yeah, it would destroy the disc. Old Xboxes. I don't know if it will on. Well, you don't have a disc. Yeah, it completely shredded the disc. All right, good engine start. Flaps 5 coming in. Oh, I was very pissed. Probe heat on, packs on, isolation valve auto, APU bleed off. Start switches continuous, hydraulics. Engine on the buses and turn the APU off. Everything down here is set up and good to go. Actually, I have a checklist we can follow. If we want to.
Wow.
That might have been helpful for both the flights I did yesterday where I had to go around twice.
What?
I had to go around on both flights yesterday. Doors.
I remember Keegan was like, "Oh, because this first landing was so rough, we're gonna nail the second landing."
What route are we taking?
15 left.
Where the fuck is that?
That's at the western end of the airport.
I have a very important question.
Oh my god. Yes.
I have a door warning light. Should I fly?
PMDG bug from FSX.
No, it's a 737 with a door warning bug. Should I fly?
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
The door won't fall off?
Well, if it does, you have life insurance, right?
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Alright, let's get taxiing. We got quite a ways to taxi. The other side of the airport.
Alright, my engines are spooling up, so it's gonna take a second. The GEs take a minute.
There goes fire in his Soviet jet. Soviet.
Where is fire? Oh, there he is. I see his earwax.
What?
I said I see your earwax.
Gotcha.
We only flying on POSCON today? Yes, this will be the only flight today. It's about a 2-hour flight though. It's a little bit longer than usual. Usually on these event Saturdays, at least for me, I'll do a flight and then we'll end up playing truck sim or held it loose or something. Switch it up a little bit. But it's only this one flight today.
I can't believe Hulock like reacted to the event, but didn't get pack up in time for the event.
You ran away. Why are you running?
What?
That's what the GIF was. Why are you running?
Oh.
It's the other side of that. The person running away.
I have never seen that before. I didn't realize it was like an actual reference to something.
You've never seen that before, bro?
No.
Jesus.
Boomer.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, I gotta wait for better pushback to disappear.
Where am I going?
Why is there a box here? A United box here in the middle of the taxiway?
You never know when you need to, when United needs to break some guitars. You never know. They gotta be ready at all times.
Alright, we gotta wait for the better pushback to disappear before I can taxi, because flight factor, for some reason, made it so that we cannot taxi forward unless the better pushback tug disappears.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, what I was saying earlier. Wing views are messed up. I apologize. There's no windows on the freighter version of the 737, so we're glitched into the side of the plane to see the wing. Like if I move the camera around, you can see what I mean. So the wing views are a little funky.
Is it a mod, or does PMDG actually have the freighter?
No, it's real PMDG has a freighter.
I did not know that.
They got two versions of the freighter. There's the Boeing, there's the BCF, the BDCF, or BDSF, whatever that is.
Roger.
There's the 800, and there's the BBJ. That's all that comes with the 800.
The BBJ.
And then if you get the 700 also comes with, instead of one of the freighters, it comes with the combi.
Okay.
United is good at breaking things that aren't already broken. Oh, absolutely. They're good at dragging you off of airplanes too. I'm a United hater. Proudly a United hater.
Yeah, agreed.
If I'm going somewhere
Honestly,
and
I haven't
United
had
is
good
the...
experience-
Say what?
I haven't had good experiences on Delta or American either.
I'm at United Hub, so it's cheaper.
My American experience has been like mid. The best is Southwest, of course. But
It depends.
you go Pan Am only, exactly. I only fly TWA. No other option. I don't know, if I'm going somewhere, right, and United is the only option to get there, I really don't need to be going there.
You know, Flight Factor updated the 7576 with this LuaJet function that you can turn off.
Uh-huh.
It's supposedly supposed to increase performance, and I haven't really noticed that.
Like Logitech bait. How much? I don't even know how many FPS Logitech picked up.
Got somebody out of Houston. The Frontier over there. The only thing I don't like about the Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer is everybody is brainless and has... They're just... Yeah. You get intercepted by some F-16s, people will crash into you. Can't wait to get your desktop, Miss Flying. I can't wait for you to get it. Get back in the skies.
You guys remember when quality wings, or not quality wings, sorry, Captain Sim used to be good?
No.
They had the 7.5, right?
But they weren't very. They
707 had the 727.
I remember the 727. I had that and it was pretty good. The 757, I had that as well and it was not very good.
Yeah, the quality wings was the one that you used to get.
Well, the quality wings was not great either.
Well, those are many options.
Yeah, there's the only two options.
Alright, I've been ghosted once already.
To me, I wish Captain Sim would come out with like the 727 or the 707 because to me that seems pretty simple. You already have the plane built. You just gotta update it for
Well, let's see what we
MSFS.
can do here.
Just gotta pull a PMDG and port it over. You can't tell me they rebuilt the 737. It still has the door bug from years ago. Might be quicker for you to just get a new desk instead of shipping your old desk to your new place. Honestly, maybe.
Quality wings is simpler, but more complicated than a normal just flight aircraft.
Simpler, but more complicated.
More complicated than a just flight aircraft.
Oh, okay. I heard that as simpler than a just flight aircraft, but more complicated than a just flight aircraft. I'm like, what?
No.
Power, brother, power.
Alright, we'll get lined up.
There was something about flexion.
There's only one landing today, chat, so I gotta make sure I don't fuck it up and have to go around today, too. I'll have to be paying attention once we get to Lakeland. You gonna make it? Got enough runway? I can't zoom in that far.
Did fire take off?
Barely.
Well, it's probably because he has all that earwax on board.
Huh? Yeah.
Alright, let me know when you're at like 3,000 feet or so. Or whatever that is in meters.
I'm at 300 meters.
I don't have a meters button in this, do I? I did.
Yeah, you do.
I'm using the old MCP, the old style MCP.
Deacon, there's a button that says meters next to your barrel.
Oh. Yeah, let me know when you're at... That doesn't help.
I don't know if I have meters.
You don't.
Can't wait until A2A makes the
think so.
Connie. Oh yeah, the
I
A2A
don't
Connie
think-
would be awesome.
You might, actually. You might.
Be cool if they made the
thing at
Boeing
bottom.
377 for MSFS, but it's less likely than the Connie. The Connie's my favorite prop liner, so they put that thing out, I'll be set for life. There's a developer that's already made a Connie, but it's not great.
Who made the P3D Connie? Was it A2A?
Yeah, it was A2A.
Are they gonna release it for?
I'm sure eventually. A2A, they'll be really particular about updating stuff and everything.
Yeah. There's always the PMDG DC6. Oh no.
I do in Misfits, it's pretty good. I like it.
Get help.
All right, we're out of here. Yoke Cam on. Landing
This
lights
is the
on.
world's longest taxi.
Start the clock. Go throttles 40%. And Toga. Nah, it's checked.
Oh my god. Fire?
Yeah.
I'm listening to live ATC, like the lo-fi, and there's a Frontier flight coming in to Tampa.
You're up.
The pilot has the thickest Indian accent.
No. Oh no.
Frame rate. Holy crap. Okay, we're working. We're good.
Alright, Keegan, let me know when you're at like 5,000.
Roger. Ooh, nose down. We're into acceleration, so we'll go flaps 1. Ooh, the wind is blowing us around. You can see RealTurb working now.
Aren't there like no winds?
Flaps up. There's them getting a little bit of a crosswind once I get off the ground. Like at about 2,500 feet, the crosswind came in.
Okay. Altimeter 3010, no wind. To at least hold you over to a Connie? Well, I'm not on Microsoft Flight Simulator.
See the nose going back and forth a little bit. It's kind of cool. Little details like that that Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have by default. Trim it out, nose up. Gonna jump over here and we'll go alt intervene up to our cruise altitude. There's no ATC, we don't need to worry about anything.
Real and true, brother.
Be cool if they, let's see, there's the Red Wing Connie, but it still has a lot of work on it. They've been doing a lot of work on it. It's just, I've looked into it. It's not up to the point where I would buy it yet. Especially if I want to get a prop liner fix, we have the PMDG.
What's your altitude?
5,100. There you go.
Right.
Ghost Rider on YouTube, how's it going? Subscribe and give me a like, I appreciate it. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Plane we flying? We're flying the 737-800 freighter cargo. A2A is only making planes they own now. Oh, really? Huh.
What does that mean?
Like if a developer owns a plane?
They're making an Aerostar.
Wait, they own actual planes?
Yes.
What?
Have this for Xbox? Heck yeah.
How did they make that kind of money?
Selling good plane flight sim add-ons.
They have a lot of money, bro.
There's no way they make that much money.
Their team is like what? 150, like 30 people? 20 people?
I don't
That's a
know.
big team, right?
More than like PMDG.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
Yeah.
PMDG has so many problems.
True.
I guess they don't have that many problems. Maybe that's what. Let me rephrase that. Maybe that's why it took so long to get an EFB in the 737.
Why doesn't PMDG buy an actual 777?
I mean, but what? They're only buying like an Aerostar.
Wish you were a real pilot.
How expensive is an Airstar?
Don't we all? It's so expensive to become a pilot, though. You want frames? Why would you want those?
Yeah,
Why would I want
300,
frames,
400,000.
brother? Who needs
That's a
frames?
lot.
Yeah, but in relation to how much they make.
But I mean, they're probably not actually.
All right, there's
flying that
10,000.
much.
Autopilot coming on.
They probably can buy like a really used one, right?
I mean, they don't make them anymore, so like.
Yeah. But,
Get the
like,
plane
they
cleaned
could
up a little
probably
bit.
find one that's beat up.
In the
Cost
cockpit.
more than just buying one in good condition to repair it.
No, like one that runs.
Everything up there is good.
Because they probably just need to like do modeling and stuff too. So.
They record like engine
we go.
sounds from it. They do like flight model
Still have a
from it.
door issue. Typical 737. No doors are open.
Well-
Flying to Florida.
Still saying your doors are open?
Yeah.
But it's been nice knowing you.
Thanks for streaming. No worries. Thanks for watching. Can't wait until the Hindenburg. I doubt you'll be able to run it, as Red Wing has stated. The Hindenburg won't run on anything less than a RTX 3000 series.
I can't believe they
Jesus.
actually doing that.
But do they need an RTX 4000 series card so that they can simulate the explosion and burning down of the Hindenburg in 4K?
Hey, what the frick do you need an RTX card for on a Hindenburg? It's a boat. That flies.
That's like, I remember back in P3D where PMDG, anytime they'd do anything, they'd have to put a disclaimer that's like, sure, the minimum requirements for P3D are this, but what you actually want is this. What cargo airplane we flying? Airline? Got Prime Air. Be giant.
What's it called?
Atlas Air.
Oh, you're flying under Atlas Air?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Atlas Air that actually flies it.
I don't know. The livery I got says operated by Atlas Air on it.
Really?
I think Atlas flies some. Maybe not this route.
It's
I know a
Sun
lot of...
Country. It's Sun Country that operates the 737s.
I know Sun Country has a bunch of them. There's like 4 or 5 different operators that fly 737s for Prime.
Why are we slowing down? Is there an altitude cap? There is.
Yeah, Atlas Air has 8, 9, 10... 8 737s. What packages are we flying? I'm glad you asked.
Weed, money, and cocaine.
We are flying packages full of Texans over to Lakeland, Florida to commence a raid on Hulock, the person who runs our virtual airline, his house, to get our smart cars working again.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years since we've had tracking.
Dude.
Yeah, Prime, FedEx, and UPS. Nice. Yeah, this is a absolutely beautiful livery. Prime Air livery. Almost makes me like Amazon.
Yeah.
I am curious. You got rid of your fork boy, right?
Yeah.
Do you get better performance with auto ortho than you did with fork boy?
I think it's about the same.
Sun and Fun? Yeah, Lakeland is where Sun and Fun is at.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
I haven't really noticed it.
There's a lot of things Lakeland is known for. Sun and Fun is one of them. It's also the HQ, the founding place of Publix. It is also where the HQ and founding place of Red Lobster is.
Okay, nerd. Florida man.
Such a Florida dude. This wing view's not gonna work, is it?
Literally boarded Lakeland.
Florida.
Alright, that wing view's not gonna work. Sorry, chat.
You could just remove
Yeah, actually, it might be
real
okay.
quick, like drag it out of
Not the worst in the
folder and
world.
try your performance, but for me, I don't see any difference. Really.
You'd like to go to that? I would rather go to Oshkosh.
I also had B states. In some
Oh,
areas.
sorry, that's what I meant. V-States, yeah.
Do you need the storage? If you need the storage, then delete it. If you don't,
I don't need the storage. I just think the performance is probably better.
I think the load.
It's an
times are
FPS
much
tester
better.
for Red Wing Hindenburg, so you have data how the Hindenburg will run on the RTX 2000 series.
Other
It's
than
true,
New
if you
York.
want
New
good
York's- New York-
FPS, you need a 4000
Other than
series.
New
That
York,
is insane.
the load times are much
Boston.
better.
We went from will it run Crysis to will it run Microsoft Flight Simulator to will it run the Hindenburg really quick.
You know, I played
the
the first Crisis game, and then I stopped playing because I didn't like it.
I played Crysis 2
This
like
was a-
crazy back in the day.
This was like 6 months ago or something. Because they're on Game Pass.
During Sun and Fun, you can see the arrivals come in on this sim. Yeah, you can. You use the real world flights, whatever thing. You can see them come in.
You can actually go.
Yeah.
I used to go all the time as a kid.
I didn't because I live in Missouri. Our the downtown airport here in Kansas City used to have an air show, and also at the downtown airport they have a Lockheed Constellation that's like beautifully restored. And the last one they did, they said they didn't have room for it at the air show, so they parked it on the other side of the airport, like rented space to park it on the other side of the airport, so everybody could see it. And I guess the number one point of feedback was, why is the Connie over there and not over here? People were like actually pissed that they went and could not tour the Connie. I was like, that's hilarious.
They couldn't walk over?
No, it was on the other side, not where the air show was. It was on the other side of the airport. They parked.
Walk over to the other side of the airport?
No, because the air show is only on one side. You have to walk across the runway that all the planes are using and all that. So they rented out a big space at like I think it's Atlantic Aviation, the FBO ramp, and parked it over there so everybody could see it.
From afar.
With there yet?
No.
I dropped my load now.
Really cool. Have to watch, yeah.
Drop your load.
Do the same thing for Oshkosh too. You could sit at Oshkosh and watch the planes come in the sim. They use the real tracking. If it's on flight radar, you can see it in the sim. JFK ultra settings between an average of 7 to 8 FPS. It's all you need. It's an airship. You don't need more than 8 FPS.
So I was at the regional airport nearby for my life flight shift last week on the helicopter, and across the runway from the hangar that I was at is a 727 that's sitting there. Apparently FedEx gifted a 727 to the local tech college there. And I really wanted to go look at it.
Did you get to?
No.
Ah.
I would have to walk across the runway.
Shh. Runway incursion, I'm sure it's fine. This is on a 2060 Super. You were getting 7 to 8 FPS. That's insane. Hopefully they do a little bit of optimizing, because not everybody's going to have a 4000 series GPU. It's crazy.
I need more powerful engines.
Yeah?
You got 4 engines, brother. Crank them up.
These Solovia DK 30KP turbofans are not very good.
I'm getting tossed. Did you guys go through a bunch of turbulence in the clouds?
I didn't.
What clouds?
Yeah, what clouds?
What clouds? There's no cloud. It's clear.
I'm on real world weather, right? Should
I'm
be.
on real world weather.
Yeah, live
Super
weather.
Clear.
I'm on real world weather, right?
It's
I have
clear,
0
brother.
cloud.
Yeah, but
After skies is
you're
clear.
also ahead of me.
Yeah, but like on climate, I had no clouds.
Hindenburg releases will have improved it. It's only tested for 2 weeks.
Just
Just
got
schedule at the
updated.
time. Gotcha. Who's ready to take the Hindenburg in the across the pond event?
Brother.
You have to take off like 3 days before.
I really hope I don't ice. This is kind of monka.
Are you shaking?
But yeah.
Literally tossed like a salad, brother.
Waka 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 waka.
All right, let's get an ETA real quick. See, 1920. Right now it is 1802. So 9, 10, 20 p.m. I just realized that doesndoesn't help my cause. That doesn't spread
Remember that
democracy
giant,
adequately.
The giant 7.6 that crashed a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Coming into Houston? Did they ever say what was the cause for that?
Two 226. So it'd be, hang on, math. It's an hour.
3591.
3. Good lord. 19. It's 18. So an hour and 20. So 3. 0350 Zulu. There we go.
Investigators attributed the accident
ETA.
to pilot error, finding that the first officer experienced spatial disorientation and inadvertently placed the aircraft in an unrecoverable dive, while the captain failed to adequately monitor the first officer's actions in the flight path of the aircraft. What?
When Sun and Fun
How do you
starts,
dive
but it's
the air-
crazy. Can you see the
Dive
planes
the
parked too?
aircraft.
I don't think you can see the planes parked. Three days
Huh?
across the pond with the Hindenburg. Exactly. What's up with my... That's a little bit better. So we accidentally dove the plane into the ground, failed to compensate for something.
Webcast?
MCAS?
I'm going to flight level 390. Maybe I'll dial it back. I don't really need to go to 39. I'll go 37. I don't know why I gave it 390.
Guys, this is gonna sound crazy, but this crash happened on February 23rd.
Which one?
Exactly 5 years ago.
Jeez.
5 years and 1 day ago.
So we accidentally activated go-around mode. Spatial...
Well, they activated go around because of a stall, but how do you inadvertently place the aircraft in unrecoverable dive?
NTSB says it led to the first officer's spatial disorientation and nose-down control inputs that placed the airplane in a steep descent from which the crew did not recover.
So I think they somehow stalled, and then
Yeah.
they wanted to do stall recovery, so nose down, and then it was too much nose down.
Maybe. What's up, JJ Stevens? Got some more RealTurb happening today. What flight was that? That was the Prime Air 767 that crashed.
That wasn't Prime Air. Oh, yeah, it was Prime Air.
Giant.
Yeah, it was Atlas Air.
Prime 767 crash. It was a Giant 3591.
Yep. November 1217 Alpha is the registration.
In real traffic time, that's cool. We might have to practice with all those live planes. It'd be fun. Make it busy. Red Wing is just waiting. Let's see. 3 days across the pond with the Hindenburg. Right now, the Hindenburg is being tested by MSFS. So Red Wing is just waiting to hear from MSFS. Well, hopefully that doesn't take too long. Chains move slow with corporate.
I'm still not at cruise.
Neither am I.
What state are we over?
Texas.
Still?
Texas is
No,
big, brother.
We're off the coast now. We're in the Gulf.
I mean, like, what state do you see over that way?
Yeah. Oh, I'm over Louisiana.
Oh yeah, that's Louisiana.
Oh, I come from Louisiana with the banjo on my knee.
They have a big backlog though. I mean,
What's the
any
fucking song?
build still hasn't been able to put out their A320. That big of a backlog. UPS flight 1354. We'll see what's going on with this.
What's going on?
It's a UPS A300 that crashed.
What's the flight number?
UPS 1354.
Is this the one into Dubai?
No, this is
Oh,
in
no.
Birmingham. Burst into flames short of the runway on approach. It burst into flames before it touched down. After
No, I think they just landed short.
Oh, landed short. Okay. The probable cause of the accident was that the aircrew had made an unstabilized approach into the airport, during which they failed to adequately monitor their altitude. Aircraft descended below the minimum descent altitude and the runway was not yet in sight, resulting in a controlled flight into terrain about 3,000 feet short of the runway threshold.
What was the METAR?
Interesting.
Like, what was the weather?
I have no idea. Runway 24 was closed, so they had to do a VOR landing to runway 18. Gotta cook dinner. Take care. Safe landings. Hey, Classic Pilot, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great dinner. Hope it is tasty.
A VOR landing, but it was also at night?
They never landed there. There's a hill before the glide slope, and they hit the hill. Gotcha.
Because they were too low.
We too low. Holy fook. Stupid news report. There was a news report, I forget what plane it was, but there was a news report where somebody falsely reported the names of the pilots. One of the pilots' names was We Too Low. One of the other ones was Holy Fook.
And Bang Ding Ow.
Say what?
Holy fuck!
There were three of them. It was We Too Low, Holy Fook, and Bang Ding Ow.
Oh yeah. Bang ding ow.
You gotta watch the video. It's so funny because it's like the reporters are like reading the names and trying to make them sound Asian. Hold on. Let me
It
do
was,
the
I
file.
remember watching that for the first time. I was like, oh, there's no fucking way.
What's our ETA?
Hang on one sec, chat.
Here it is. Oh, and Sum Ting Wong. That's insane. This is like national news.
That's such a good prank, dude.
How does that even happen? Like, how does someone even do that?
Sorry, I'm back. Somebody to the wrong apartment.
Lamau, you didn't take the food?
But he didn't have any food. It was just a guy. So I don't think I'm gonna answer the door. There's no free stuff, you know. Do you fly to Lakeland a lot? This is the first time I've flown to Lakeland.
Have we flown into Lakeland before? I think we flew in for Sun and Fun. For an,
Maybe
as
at
an
one
event.
time.
One at some point.
I've never flown in as a prime air anything though.
How do you feel about the potential new Concorde coming?
That
Who?
shit's never coming out.
I'm not on MSFS, so like I don't know.
That thing.
Are we talking
never
the
coming out.
FS Labs Concorde?
I mean, FS Labs is good.
No, the
Oh,
Boom
oh,
Supersonic.
he's talking about Boom Supersonic.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's never coming out.
it'll
know.
fail before it even gets off the ground.
Yeah, it'll fail before it even like. It's like they haven't even gotten the frickin' their concept
Hey, Jonathan.
single pilot test aircraft in the air yet.
Well, United ordered 30 of them, and then everyone got super excited, and then United canceled the order.
Shit ton of airlines ordered the Concorde too. And they all
Yeah,
canceled
hey,
their
well,
orders.
Concorde is sponsored by what? The British government? This is sponsored by who? Some guy in Colorado.
Both flew to Sun and Fun. Yeah,
Talking
we
about Boom?
we may have
Boom.
back in the
I thought
day
it's-
and
it's
for a
sponsored by, I think it's ANA
flights and event or something.
Capone?
flown like Cessnas or something
it?
into Lakeland.
Yeah. There's a Japanese airline that's like fully, like supporting this endeavor. I think it's ANA.
They're expected release it 2030 for the airliner. Then again, they said they were gonna do their first test flight of their little XB1 in 2021 or 2022, and they delayed it to this year.
Yeah, I honestly the sound is not the problem. It's just like being able to sustain that. Like the problem with the Concorde was that one, it was very expensive to operate and it just never made up for the cost.
Oh, it was also the sound on the ground.
No, it was 100% the sound.
Yeah, it was the sound. You couldn't fly or like land.
The U.S. banned
yeah.
U.S. banned it from their airspace.
India.
A lot of
banned it,
Europe,
their
most of Europe
airspace.
banned it from their airspace. The only routes it could fly was London to the U.S. over the Atlantic towards the end because it couldn't fly anywhere else because it couldn't go supersonic. The
Or
only
went over coast or
the
Canada.
the only time it could be kind of efficient in quotation marks was supersonic, and it couldn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, and it hit a hotel in France. That's true.
Yeah, it
Oh my god.
did blow up.
And who's
God.
to blame for that? McDonnell Douglas.
Oh, okay, yeah. That I was gonna say France, but you know, McDonnell Douglas. is
Actually, it
there.
wasn't even McDonnell Douglas. It was just Douglas at that point. Right? It was a DC-10.
It was probably the DC-10 came out under McDonnell Douglas. It was after they merged.
Did it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's the McDonnell Douglas DC-10.
It's their first plane they put out.
Okay.
Wait, no, but the DC-9 was also McDonnell Douglas.
The DC-9 started production under just Douglas. The companies merged in 1967.
Wow. I want a DC-9, dude.
I do too. Freaking love a DC-9.
Have we ever had a DC-9 in flight sim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it like
Yeah,
FS 2004?
No, it was FSX. It was.
Mhm. I'm amazing at what I do for streaming. I would not say that. No.
It was the cool.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch, my guy. But I appreciate it nonetheless.
Good, actually, like it had all the circuit breakers and everything modeled.
Well, if you like the Concorde a lot, you can buy the Lego Concorde and build it. I highly recommend. I have one sitting right here next to me.
Yeah, then you can put it on the floor and stare at it.
It took us like 7 hours or something.
You just
stare at it.
You just stare at it. That's the only thing you can do with the Lego Concorde. You just put it on the floor. And then...
Wait, no. You can retract and drop the landing gear, and you can also droop the snoot.
Wish these planes didn't cost as much. That's true, but also you're paying for a good product unless you're buying Captain Sim or Latin VFR.
There's some guy in the UK on Etsy that sells stickers to put on the Lego Concorde so you can give it the Landor livery and stuff.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking about buying them.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think it's like $15 for the stickers. It's like not much.
I'm waiting for my Tupolev 144 conversion for X-Plane.
In P3D, there's Sky Simulation and Ultimate Airliners DC-9.
I think I had the Sky Simulation one.
It's called the Cool Sky one.
The Cool Sky, that's the one I had. Cool Sky.
The Cool Sky one was the good one. The Sky Simulation is not. And then the Ultimate thing, I think it might be Flight 1's. I think that is Cool Sky, right? Yeah.
The Cool Sky DC-9 Classic.
The Cool Sky was one of the really good ones that came out.
I only had 2 payware aircraft for P3D.
The 7.3 and triple.
Yep. That's it. I flew a whole bunch of freeware because in P3D and FSX you could just like take a cockpit and put it into whatever plane you wanted.
Yeah.
You could do that in X-Plane.
What was the update for this simulator?
No one wants to do that.
The most recent update for MSFS, I believe what it did is it updated a bunch of airports. They're going through and they're redoing some of the handcrafted and some of the default airports at the moment. I think that's what it was. I had an update today too, but it wasn't a very big one for me. I want to see screenshots of this plane. Oh yeah, the classic DC-9 cockpit. I got the texture pack that changed it to the like the brown gray color from the blue.
I just realized there's no V states for Louisiana.
Yeah.
No, Louisiana. Able to input a SimBrief flight plan to the freight variant. Yep, it's the same way you do it with the regular variant of the 737.
You know, honestly, at
exact
this
same
point,
way.
I might as well just take out V states. I can keep it on my drive, but just see how auto ortho does.
I haven't had any problems with auto ortho.
The new one. There's also that new one coming out.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw.
Mm-mm.
I showed you it.
Hmm?
Oh, you're talking to Keegan? Roger.
Yeah. Did you send it to Keegan?
No.
Oh, you don't have an iPad? Let me show you how to get the
I
iPad.
remember the link. You have it?
What's that?
You have the link of it? I forgot where I freaking...
You sent it to me on
Come down
Discord,
here, Lexi. Take a peek. See here. You go to PMDG setup. Aircraft.
Yeah, you did.
I'm doing some homework.
Equipment, I believe. And you're looking for flight tablet, and you have to turn the flight tablet on, and then you'll be able to do it. For Xbox, can you add passengers, or is it only for PC? I don't know. I don't have the Xbox version of the game. I would assume it's pretty similar to the PC version, but I'm not sure. Fire, are we there yet? Good lord.
How long was this flight?
2 hours.
It's gonna be worth it to knock on Hulock's door.
Is it really though?
It's 2 hours.
he even
and
home?
we have like 100 knot tailwind, so.
I don't have a top of descent, so I don't know. Oh, whoa, is that Florida? Is that Florida? No. Never mind.
Florida?
Wait, where are we?
The Gulf of Mexico.
Apparently they released a version of that that sim or that program.
What? They did?
Yeah.
Is it out already?
There's a release, yeah. But I'm reading through the thread, and it seems like it has a bunch of problems.
Mm.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Auto Ortho had all of these problems when it first started.
So what does it do? It streams satellite imagery.
So someone asked, what are the exact differences compared to Auto Ortho? More map choice, image color adjustment, faster loading speed, image quality selection, an image cache without many small files, a smaller base package which is around 80 gigabytes as opposed to 120 from Auto Ortho.
Interesting.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what people say.
Yeah,
Often,
I'm gonna keep eyes on this.
often do I stream? I stream...
I just sent him the link.
Oh, okay. I stream about 3 times a week. It's usually Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Except this week it was Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I won't be streaming tomorrow.
You actually just bought Microsoft Flight Simulator but not installing it yet, enjoying P3 too much? Brother, I paid $120 for the premium edition of
Why?
MSFS. Because I have
MSFS. I thought you paid for like PPD's professional version.
Oh no. The academic version. I flew it for a while. I really enjoyed doing GA on it, but the problem was it took up too much space with X-Plane 12. So I'm hoping once I build my new computer in I don't know.
Fun to fly
6 months
with
or
us. You
so.
can fly with us anytime. Like I said, usually we're on VATSIM, and when we're not, I'm going to start, especially Saturdays, doing POSCON with the USA East multiplayer server.
Yeah, I'm hoping in the next 6 months or so, when I build my new PC, that I'll have enough space to reinstall Microsoft Flight Simulator. But by that point, MSFS 2024 might be out, and I'm not buying anything at that point. So
Next stream, join. Well,
version 4.5. Aren't we?
next
aren't we on,
stream.
like, version 6 now?
Yeah.
Why do you have version 4.5?
USC. Next stream, I'll probably be on VATSIM. If I'm on VATSIM, I won't be on the multiplayer servers.
But
I say usually I fly on VATSIM.
Yeah, but nothing was updated for version 6.
So if I'm flying on VATSIM, I won't be on the multiplayer server.
You have to
Just
buy
because it'd be way too much traffic to have to deal with. Try to separate which of the VATSIM planes from which of the
Buy
multiplayer
version
planes.
4.5?
It'd be a mess. Brother, I bought version 5 so I could buy the PMDG so I could get a discount on this PMDG that they didn't give me.
Yeah, like a lot of aircraft were not updated. Oh, we thought you bought it just now. No, he I guess
Yeah,
he
he's
owned
had it for a while. Yeah.
He had it for a while. Yeah. So I mean, there's no point because version 5. What I think the only thing that splits version 5 is like the Concorde and like some PMDG aircraft. and then some other random shit.
Let me know when you do servers again. Every Saturday. Do you guys remember VAS?
Yeah, the VAS. You ran out of VAS or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Those were the days.
Yeah. P3D. Oh, no, that was FSX and P3D, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I had P3D version 3. I think that was the last version that had it.
Yep.
No,
The last
I mean,
32.
had it, but the limit was at 4 gigs. But
What?
later versions still had it, and you still ran out of VAS, but you ran out of physical.
Isn't P3D version 4 and above? Isn't that 64-bit program?
Mm-hmm.
So many acronyms.
Yeah.
P3D is prepared.
3D.
Prepare 3D. It's Lockheed
Next Saturday you'll
Martin's,
join Roger.
It's Lockheed Martin's like updated version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, like FSX. That was like the old Microsoft Flight Simulator.
It's literally FSX, just pretending to be new.
And that was released like 10 years, right, prior to MSFS.
Yep. Step up to prepared version 6.1. Next level training, world class simulation. Be ahead of ready.
I love when people use world class.
You remember when P3D V1 was released and it was $500?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Alana, you start your 19-day stretch after Monday, right?
Like the original version, like when it first came out, was
No.
$500, and then they released an academic license for like 60.
When do you start your 19-day stretch?
They don't have a
Like 2 years after.
they don't have an academic license anymore. It's a personal license now.
Yeah, because everyone used the academic license, and they were like, yeah, we're definitely pilots, definitely student pilots. Yep.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing you could buy.
No, you could buy the professional.
Yeah, but that was $200, so they're definitely not professionals.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like some people looked at the clause and they're like, oh, you can only own the freaking academic license if you're like a real pilot, and everyone was like, all right, they have better things to worry about. So like, no one gave a shit.
I still cannot believe in hindsight people thought P3D was like amazing. It's such a horrible simulation experience.
But I mean, it was you have to put it into context of the time, right? Like
True.
P3D compared to FSX was like an insane step up.
But I'm talking like compared to X-Plane 10, X-Plane 11.
Oh, I would say P3D was probably better than X-Plane 10.
I'd have to disagree on that.
The only reason I say that is because there was more developer support for P3D. When X-Plane 11 rolled around, a lot of the P3D developers started to dip into the X-Plane market. And that's when I think X-Plane took a turn for the better.
That's when PMDG made their plane that didn't work and said nobody bought it, so they're not going to make any X-Plane stuff anymore.
Yeah, but then we had like all these other developers, right?
No, PMDG made it for X-Plane 10.
Oh, that's right. They did make it for X-Plane 10.
And they never updated it for X-Plane 11.
And then things were looking up, right? And people were really happy with X-Plane 11, and then MSFS got announced. So things are like heading back in the other direction again. We're like back in like X-Plane 10 and 9 days, I think.
Yep. How's
Like-
it feel?
Like X-Plane's not going anywhere, but it's just like
Dead.
it's rough because developers aren't wanting to make anything.
Yeah. Glad you don't get air sickness. Yeah, I don't get air sickness either. Motion sickness.
One step. Here we go.
It's not
Ocean
fun.
Man?
Ocean Man. Take me by the hand. The other day I watched the complete SpongeBob movie just for the end credits.
Is
It was-
Ocean Man in the end credits?
Yeah, it's the ending song. That's where it came from.
Is that where? That's where the meme came from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That's where the song got popular. The memes came much later because the SpongeBob movie is like 2004 or something, 2005.
I went to go watch the SpongeBob movie in theaters.
I'm a good singer. I'm not a very good singer.
Fire's a good singer.
Fire's a great singer. Yeah,
He
2004.
has an entire album, a Christmas album.
He does. Here comes level up. Here comes level up.
Gosh, the level up is apparently like very close to being released.
It's been very close for years, brother.
No. So up until 12.09, 12.08, the problem was, oh, the flight model is going to get changed. So we're just going to wait for that. But now it's literally, what did they say? There's like a couple of cosmetic things that they're working on. There's not a lot left. Let me find exactly what it's.
You think I'm terrific? Well, I appreciate it. Thinks I'm a terrific singer. New album coming out next year. I'm in the studio right now. Hopefully I can get good enough to be a feature on Fire's Christmas album someday. I did see in the Level Up Discord they posted a video.
Okay, so this is what was said like 2 weeks ago. The flight model is practically done. We need to fix some F-mod stuff and complete our visual development. We're pushing the visual stuff into this update so repainters don't have the burden of reworking their paints for a third time.
Okay.
So I think it'll come out soon. I think it'll just drop it one day.
It'll be 2025, 2026.
And like they literally have like Skymatic streaming it now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
they're like trying to still build hype when the hype is dead.
I think Skymatics does Zebo mod development.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Well, he hosts the download for Zebo on the on the X-Plane 2.
Hmm.
And I think if I read it correctly, he's the one that basically handles that branch of it, making sure it's good to go and everything.
One of the reasons I'm not switching right away, some of the planes I want to fly are not available yet for MSFS. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people are still sticking to either P3D or X-Plane because like the development isn't quite there yet. Like if you like PMDG, like you have that, but like beyond that, I don't know how much there is. I think you'll see a lot of people switch over once the 777 comes out.
There's going to be a lot coming really soon.
Yeah.
iFly is going to have the 737 MAX, PMDG 777, secret PMDG project. There is the Synaptic A220. There is.
What do you think the chances are that the secret project is an announcement that they're becoming an official partner with Asobo Studios?
Asobo Studios can't afford PMDG.
I mean, they did that with I&I.
Well, PMDG is going to be like, yeah, a partnership with us, since we are like the best, is like, if you can cut us a check for $2 billion, we can make something work.
Love to see PMDG work on some of the older Boeings. Yeah. It's really hard for me to support PMDG.
Jonathan, how's it going? A220? Yep, A220 is coming. It was a freeware project that AnyBuilds is picking up. And it's going to be payware now, but the benefit of that is it's going to be a lot more in-depth, and it's going to release on all platforms. And it's going to be here a lot quicker than the freeware one would have.
There's a really good 747-200 in X-Plane. The Felis.
Flying from Anchorage to Vancouver using the Alaska Air Cargo. Nice.
It's a very good add-on.
Wonder how often new planes come out to the sim. Not too often, but there's a lot of planes in the work right now. A lot of projects. So eventually it's going to be really quickly. The TFDI MD-11 eventually. If you're looking...
I feel feeling that the MD-11 has a long way to go, though. The release was really rough.
There's the Aerosoft A330 as well, because Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is coming this year, so that'll be coming this year. And then you could also look at all the AnyBuilds ones, another A320, but A350, A380 are in the works.
The fly-by-wire stuff is good.
You want some bombers? There's some plane makers out there who specialize in classic planes. I don't know if there's any bombers though. That's not really... Flying warbirds isn't really my style.
X-Plane. Funny enough.
Yeah, eventually we're going to get to that point. It's still relatively young in Microsoft Flight Simulator's career. And add-on aircraft take time. It's not like an instant thing. Unless you're Captain Sim, then it's pretty instant.
I think this is where, like, in the X-Plane community, we can see people realizing how much effort goes into building a plane, because on our forums, people announce, hey, I'm building such and such plane, and have like a Blender mock-up, and then disappear off the face of the planet. It's like they just give up.
For
There's a lot of
Microsoft,
effort that goes into building a plane.
for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, if you bought planes on this one, will they transfer over? I figure probably most of them will. It's not going to be like a completely brand new simulator. It's a updated variant. Like,
Except you have to pay for it.
yeah, getting 4 years out of
Just get the Game Pass version.
getting 4 years out of Microsoft Flight Simulator is unusual, because usually they used to update it every 2 years. So you had Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000, 2002, 2004, FSX was 2006. So, but it's not like a complete rework, rewrite, completely new engine, completely new everything. Like,
And if they're gonna keep updating it that often, like, if you can, it's cheaper to literally get Game Pass.
also, you got to keep in mind, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is going to be supported for, it's going to have the full 10-year support as well. So you don't necessarily have to upgrade to 2024. Now, will you have to buy the planes again? You got companies like PMDG who will probably charge an upgrade fee, because that's what they usually do.
PMDG is...
But there's probably there's a lot of scenery developers who've come out and said, like, there's no upgrade fees, it'll just transfer over. I don't know how the stuff in the store is gonna work. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. I figure a lot of it's probably gonna be free upgrading.
I'm really curious to see how much of the loading problems and performance issues they address. It's like, part of the problem right now is it takes a literal eternity to get into the sim.
X-Plane takes way longer for me. Way longer.
Oh, that's not the case for me.
It used to take a long time in MSFS, but it doesn't for me anymore. It's pretty lickety split.
I mean, part of the problem was, like, I would use MSFS so rarely that every time I would open it, I'd have like some gigantic update.
Mm-hmm. What software do I use for streaming? I use straight regular OBS Studio. I don't use Streamlabs. I don't use Stream Elements. It's just OBS Studio. Let's see
Stream
here.
Elements is really nice.
New weather and terrain. The planes will work in the new engine. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, from what I understand of what's been released, it's a newer engine, but it's built in keeping in mind with the intention of the stuff that's in the current Microsoft Flight Simulator working in the new engine. As far as I understand it.
This is
But
like the,
they are
double-edged sword
like you're saying, JJ Stevens, they're at the limit of what they can do with the current engine.
This is like the double-edged sword of Microsoft in that, like, they will try to keep the engine similar enough so that aircraft developers don't have to make many changes. Like, this is the problem with like FSX and P3D. So like all of these people get hooked onto it, and then whenever something new comes around, like, developers are very hesitant to move over. And this is the problem with X-Plane, actually. It's like going from X-Plane 9 to 10 to 11 to 12, like, there have been significant flight model changes and nobody wants to make the changes. So people will just stop development for a sim and then just focus on the new one, which for some reason hasn't happened yet with 12. Like, people are still developing 11 and supporting 12, but the focus isn't on just 12.
See, it's Bing photogrammetry. Yeah, that's one of the things they're reworking for the new sim is the AI and the photogrammetry. They're redoing the way that works. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be. I mean, we've had the simulator for 4 years. It's time for a new sim. Like 4 years. Hasn't seemed like 4 years because it was so slow getting off the ground, but that won't be the case for the next simulator.
It just seems like not a lot came out for this sim.
You gotta think about it. It's like it's a brand new slate, so it'll take a while for things to get out. We're 4 years into it, and really the only planes we have are the PMDG 737, Phoenix A320, the Leonardo Mad Dog. That's 3 planes.
Yeah.
But
That's all you got in 4 years.
The
That's
thing,
crazy.
the difference is it won't be the same thing with the next simulator as going forward. Especially, I'm sure that the developers have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 already, considering it's coming out this year. So a lot of the development, from what I understand, is just going to continue straight in. They're not going to have to rework the way they're developing. Like every version of P3D, not every version, going from version 3 to version 4, I remember that was a big thing because it changed to a 64-bit program, so they had to rework the way a lot of the add-ons worked. Whereas version 3, version 2, version 1 were just copy pasta of FSX.
I mean, that's what's happening. Like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is just copy pasta of MSFS.
Copy pasta of MSFS with a new engine, new telemetry, new weather engine.
Yeah, but like from a developer perspective, there's no change.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
That's what I was talking about. Like, this is the rabbit hole, like the double-edged sword with Microsoft. It's like that really keeps developers
ETA? I think the command you're looking for, Fire, is ETE. There you go.
Yeah,
30
I
minutes.
did that for him in my chat too. I don't know why, Fire. Come on, Fire. You've been around long enough. You should know this.
Guessing the same, August 18th. Yeah, I figure it'll probably be August. I think a lot of their, from what they've released so far, a lot of the focus of 2024 is going to be the missions aspect. And I hope that it's not just like, hey, this is coming out and there's missions in it. I hope the framework is there for people to develop these missions, because even though it's not something I'm necessarily interested in, I think that'll be big for flight simulation if you can go into it for the normies, if you will, to go into it and there's like objectives and goals and things like that. But a lot of the
I really hope the missions work.
right. A lot of the
Because, like,
focus with
I
that
got
teaser was on the new missions. Like there's the storm chasing ones, there's the rescue missions, stuff like that.
I got really annoyed doing like I loved doing the bush trips.
Yeah.
Cause like that's what I love doing low and slow GA flights in MSFS. And sometimes things just didn't work. Like it just didn't recognize you landed at the airport and it would bug out. Like I lost progress on a couple of my bush
It's time to
trips,
put in the
like,
arrival.
entirety. And I really hope they can address that kind of stuff. Because,
Or-
like honestly, the scenarios in
This is
FSX
0.28.
were a lot of fun to do, and I really hope they bring that back.
From Ray's, where's Ray's gonna take us there? Okay. This is a circle to land, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or a teardrop.
you can do it. You can teardrop, or you can just do the RNAV from the south and north or south. Either is probably okay.
We'll try the teardrop. Why not?
I'm gonna try
For a
the
hold.
teardrop. We'll see how that goes.
'Cause it's not technically a teardrop. It's kind of a hold type deal. Oh.
I mean, it'll be a teardrop. It'll enter the hold and turn around, then you immediately exit the hold.
We are 2,000 feet above top of descent. Okay. That's rare. A rare top of descent was way behind us with the arrival. Okay, that's fine. We got plenty of time to make it up. Speed break it out.
I mean, yeah, you're supposed to enter
Alt
the
intervene.
teardrop and not change the altitude, so you'll have time.
Yeah.
You essentially have all of the teardrop to catch up to where you need to be. So
Gotta run. Ghost, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you next time.
Are you coming over Remus now?
Yes.
Okay, I am like 30 miles behind you.
Roger.
Hopefully that'll be enough time for you to teardrop and me to enter the teardrop.
Okay. Can't wait to fly the Beluga. Oh, all these folks on X-Plane have the Beluga. It's looked pretty cool.
No. The I-9 Beluga is also on MSFS, is it not?
Not yet. Only have the
Oh,
A300.
But the Beluga XL is coming in MSFS 2024.
Oh, right.
The new Beluga.
I wonder if Aerosoft is working on that. Wonder if they're using their German government money for that.
They actually gonna make it? Or are they gonna release MSFS 2024 and be like, actually, the Beluga's coming later?
No, the Beluga's coming. The Beluga's coming with 2024. It's gonna be
Supposedly.
it's gonna be a
If
default plane.
Airsoft's working on it, you don't know.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Well, the only thing I'm drawing from getting me to that conclusion is Aerosoft came out and said their A330 is going to come with 2024. That's when they're going to release it.
So it's not gonna work for MSFS, or is it gonna be?
It will.
both?
It'll be for both. They're not going to release it until 2024 comes out.
That's crazy.
Their
Okay.
release date's going to coincide with 2024 is what they said.
Did they ever update their CRJ?
Nope. Still 2 years in without an update.
That's crazy. dude.
Supposedly they're working on it.
Looking into it.
I'm descending.
Roger.
Beluga's already done. That's why it was in the release video. See, probably a lot of the planes are already done. Especially if they've been able to just develop the planes on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and then just port them over.
So here's my frustration with Microsoft Flight Simulator. When they say things are done, they're like half-assed plane. Like, all of the default aircraft when MSFS came out were terrible.
Yeah,
like,
but
it literally required like mods to even get close to. Like, that's why like fly-by-wire exists, right?
but now Working
Like,
Title is working on them.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
And Working Title is probably already done the 2024 stuff too. Isn't that they're like actual partners for real now? It's a
Yeah.
whole different ball game now. Yeah, it really is. The Sims come a long way. When Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, I flew it for like a week and then I was like, I'm done. I'm going back to X-Plane. Now X-Plane is just such a fucking struggle compared to MSFS. Like every time I've done X-Plane, it's like I gotta hype myself up and get ready to fucking hate my life while I'm flying an X-Plane. Because it looks terrible. A lot of the systems are a lot better and the flight dynamics are a lot better, but I have to do so much work going on the back end to try to get it to run at a good frame rate. Half the time the fucking sim
Did you see the next
crashes.
update, Keegan?
I did. I'm excited for it.
I am excited for it. I can't wait to. I kind of wish Fire had X-Plane 12 so I can see all the sparks fly when he crashes.
A lot of the
Fuck.
a lot of
Is
the
there multiplayer?
What?
Is there like a multiplayer? How are you gonna
No.
save the sparks?
I assume the model matching will also have sparks.
we're over the new sim hump. We're over the hump of there's nothing to do. And a lot of the major game breaking issues have been ironed out. No, the version 1 of X-Plane, it fixes a lot of my gripes with X-Plane.
You mean 12.1?
At 12.1.
Yeah.
Like the
It's supposed to have
anti-aliasing,
performance, so we'll see.
the anti-aliasing in the shadows, I'll believe that they're gonna fix it when they fix it. Just because they say they're gonna fix it doesn't mean they're gonna fix it, because they've said they're gonna fix it for how many years now. But their simulator depends on it now, so hopefully they'll fix it. But the shadows, they fix the shadows, the anti-aliasing, that will make the sim look a billion times better than it does. Redoing the weather engine so it's not random rain all over the place, and performance updates because the sim performs terribly. Not putting 500 gigs of mods on your PC to make X-Plane look good. Yeah, with my install of X-Plane, it's just like the bare minimum.
I mean, I don't think it's 500 gigs of mods to make X-Plane look good. And honestly, X-Plane 12 looks okay, like straight out the door. I think most people use Reshade or like ShadeX or something like that.
Well, even if you're gonna try to mod X-Plane to make it look better, the things you're never gonna get over are the shadows are terrible and the anti-aliasing is terrible. Because that's
So I got
baked
around
into the
that by
simulator.
using the NVIDIA control panel.
Yeah, that made it worse for me.
Hold on, let me send you a link. So these are the settings that I'm using, and it worked great.
Isotrophic filtering.
That being said, when the new version comes out, you'll probably have to reset these to default and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to fuck around with it until the new version comes out.
I don't know if I'd trust these with the new version because that's gonna have visual updates, right? But if you want some stuff in the meantime, that works really well. This is not an ILS, this is a RNAV.
Let's grab the runway. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Ba-boom for some range rings. You can see how far away we are at a glance. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I hope X-Plane can work on catching up to Microsoft Flight Simulator.
It's kind of weird. They both have very different problems.
I think X-Plane has a lot more problems than Microsoft Flight Simulator does.
Yeah, but it's different problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of these problems didn't exist in X-Plane 11.
Right, that's the thing. That's my bone to pick. Is like, I don't know. To me, from my perspective, X-Plane 12 has been a complete shit show.
I mean,
And then they have the gall.
there.
They have the gall to increase the price of it. Like,
I think
amazing.
I wasn't there for the beginning of X-Plane 11, but it seems like the release of every X-Plane has been this way. It's
Yeah.
usually like by X-Plane, you know, like 0.3, 0.2 or 0.3 when things start to get better. Supposedly.
Well, I want them to turn the ship around. I really do.
And I mean, even if they don't, X-Plane's not going anywhere.
How many fucking airports are in this one spot, bro? Which airport are we going to? KLAL?
Lakeland.
Where the hell is that? Where is that?
It's the Lakeland one.
There's so many.
It's in Lakeland.
Yeah, welcome to Florida, brother.
What the hell is? Oh, is this one? Oh my God, isn't it ILS?
Nope. RNAV.
No, KLAL, ILS, Cat 3.
Yeah, that's for runway 10.
Oh. Yeah, we don't have our nap, so.
Roger, visual.
Roger. Alright, we're
You
below
are not
1800 or 18,000.
I'm not getting MS.
3011.
Until they improve the helicopters. Which, I mean, it's there, but it's not great.
Oh yeah, helicopters. I didn't even think about that. They have gliders in now, though, right?
They're
Yep.
gliders, but their helicopters are. They have like basic. Like they have like the freaking. They have like your helicopter. Like the freaking like automated. The thing flies for you basically.
The gliders are really cool. The glider, I'm not a glider person very much, but you can actually fly the thermals off the mountains with the glider. It's pretty cool.
X-Plane has thermals, but they're set in stone thermals.
Yeah, X-Plane 11 has that. Because I remember Val Dudes used to do a lot of
has
that.
it.
Well, I mean, it's been in there since X-Plane 11.
Oh yeah, it's been there since like X-Plane 10, I think.
God, why is this plane so slippery? Oh my God, this waypoint was called Dog.
Dog. What a dog. Dog.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum.
There's just ocean everywhere.
Oh my god, there's a waypoint called Rays. For the Tampa Bay Rays. Hopefully the weather is okay.
It's clear for me.
And this is like, it's weird flying over ocean because usually I rely on like getting a good view of like the terrain and the ocean.
We could land runway 10. There's no wind.
You think Mike and Baker are going to stay in Tampa? I have no idea.
Who?
Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield.
Oh. Don't make a low. I'm still gonna land runway 28 so I don't have to taxi all the way back.
It depends on... I don't know. I keep Baker Mayfield, I guess, because he did good. But I guess it would depend on how much Mike Evans is going to cost. And isn't he old? Also, he's 30 years old. I don't know.
Rocket speed breakout, descending at 5,000 feet per minute.
Chiefs favored to sign Mike Evans in free agency. Yeah, send him to the Chiefs. We'll take him.
Commanders?
We need wide receivers. We don't have any. 10 in a row 1,000-yard reception seasons. So he's still on his game. I don't know. I guess you'd have to look at how much he's going to cost and where does that leave your cap space. I'm not really sure. I don't really follow that side of the NFL. Off-season stuff. He's not slowing down, is what it sounds like. I feel like you keep Baker unless you're going to try to gun for somebody in the draft, but who would you gun for? Because like the prospects are going to go pretty quickly. I say Chicago's probably going to draft Caleb Williams. You could try to pick up Justin, maybe you try to pick a trade with Chicago to get Justin Fields or something. I'm not really sure.
Keegan, did you slow down a lot?
I'm at 250 at 10,000.
Oh, you're okay. I'm not at 10,000 yet.
NFL
So.
mock drafts.
Where are you guys?
We're about to come into Tampa Bay.
Oh, you guys are really
See,
far
where
behind the
does
project.
Tampa land on the draft list? 26?
I'm making a circle. I'm a bit fast.
Land on what?
I don't know. To get a quarterback, I mean, if you want to get one of the top 3 quarterbacks, you got to trade up. There isn't much to do with that. Tampa should grab Joe Milton. the old Tennessee boy. Sloppy Joe with the follow. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Welcome out. Just in time for our approach. I'm getting more and more excited for this 777. It's gonna be fun. It's gotta be around the corner.
Which one are you talking about?
PMDG. Oh, the Flight Factor one is close too.
Yep, they said April.
224 Bluebird Simulation shares a short dev update for the 757. All right. And we got
New developer, right?
Blender renderings. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It is. All right.
Yeah,
The short sneak peek at the development on their 757. They're hard at work on the virtual cockpits, be taken through the AO bake process. It's completely seamless before the actual texturing work on the VC begins. So it's not Blender renderings, it's okay. It's just haven't textured it yet. They're building it and then texturing it. UV mapping, blah 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 blah. Okay, exterior shots. Passenger cargo doors open. When will it be released? Team said in their last in-depth development tool that stated that their 757 to a higher level of fidelity and fine-tuned performance had to start from the ground up in C programming language. Major systems and avionics are progressing nicely. Hoping for a late 2024 release at the rate we're going. So they did end up delaying it to make it higher fidelity. And then
Probably means it's gonna come out after 2024.
the
I missed this 2024.
767 is gonna follow it.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm excited for this. As long as it's good, of course.
Yeah, you have to be cautious, especially when it's a new developer like that. I guess Phoenix was new too.
Yeah. I'm thinking of getting the game. I've played X-Plane before. Made you want to buy. Well, I'm gonna step on some toes in this Discord, but Misfits is an upgrade from X-Plane for sure.
If you're new into flight sim, get Misfits.
Unless you're on Linux.
Unless you're on Linux, then don't get Misfits because you won't be able to use it.
You can actually run it, it's not great.
Holy crap! Land. The beach.
Listening to
Short
a
vinyl.
documentary on Pan Am. Oh gosh, Pan Am. It's been a while. Where do you guys want to go next week?
Won't be here.
What?
I won't be here.
Where are you going?
Where you?
Oh,
So take your PC
spring
with you.
break.
Don't you have
Yeah,
stuff at
yeah,
home?
I'm about to take my train. I mean, I take the train home, bro.
Well, you can't like put it in your backpack? Your ThinkPad?
Train's at 5, it takes like 3 hours.
Oh, you're saying, like you might not be here before the event starts?
Yeah, and I have to go home and eat dinner and then unpack and shit.
Doesn't the train have Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I really
5
tried to
megabits per
play,
second.
Played up.
That's plenty for simulating.
Well, I joined a call once. I joined Alana and Life in a call once while on the train.
Yeah.
All right, we're inching closer. What town do we have over here?
Alright, we're down.
Would
This is Tampa
be
Bay. This is
oh this
St. Pete.
Dude, I almost
This would be
slammed that
St.
shit,
Peter's.
pulled all the way back and got it to
Okay.
flare, and it like ballooned, and then I got it down.
how much more flying we doing? It's just this flight today, and that'll be the end of the stream on YouTube, and I'll keep going on Twitch if we go to a different game or simulator or something. Usually Saturdays I just do the one flight. So if you're interested in what we're doing after this, head over to twitch.tv/KeeganToga.
Alright, and we'll take it away to our IRL stream live from Lakeland, Florida.
Open up, Hulak.
Where is he?
Hulak.
Wake up!
Dunk, dunk, dunk. FBI, open up.
Give me my freaking shit! Coming out my smart cards! Nobody can play that phone!
JJ Stevens, what's going on? Welcome back over from the YouTube side of things to the Twitch side of things.
At what point do we give up on pack, guys?
Well, we need to come up with an adequate replacement first.
Yeah.
All right, we still have a door warning. The door has fallen off.
Alright, well, my cargo ramp's opening. I'll be RP.
Roger.
Are you
Yeet.
going to the Amazon ramp?
We gotta play some Helldiver.
I'm at the FedEx ramp.
Do you guys have Helldiver too?
FedEx flies into Lakeland?
There's a FedEx plane here. KLAL, right? Am I at the right place? There's a FedEx plane here.
I don't think FedEx flies in.
I bought and downloaded Helldiver 2 today. I played through the tutorial. I haven't done anything else in it, but it
Wait.
seems very fun.
You're not playing Void Crew with us?
Well, I am, but after
He's
that,
talking about how
Wait. You're not gonna play Hella Loose and then SnowRunner and then Long Haul and then the Morning Plate Up and then
Jesus. Well, when you put it that way, no.
no. Wow.
No, I think sometime later tonight, me and a buddy are going to play some Helldiver. I get into it, but I can already tell it's probably going to be a game I'm going to get hooked on. Spreading democracy,
What's your ground
brother.
speed?
Say what?
What's your ground speed?
273.
Okay. I'm going 280.
So we're on a vector. Why are we on a vector? Did I not do this right?
Yeah, they put me on it.
So we pick up the approach from
Guild.
Guild. I'm just gonna descend and fly past and then turn back and do the approach. I guess we could do the hold.
The hold is gonna do the teardrop for you because you're gonna enter and turn around,
There we go.
and that'll be the teardrop.
We'll go direct Guild.
So as soon as you turn around, you'll be able to exit the hold.
Gotcha. Let you know. Probably not tonight because I wanna get introduced, right? But once I get going, definitely we'll need people to play with. I don't know what the maximum amount of players you can play with in Helldivers is, but
I think it's 3, right?
4.
Am I losing it? 4?
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a game where getting a whole group together is gonna be a blast. You got Call of Duty too. Oh man, Call of Duty. Good lord. I got bones to pick with Call of Duty these days. Mainly packet loss. But yeah, I'm excited to try Helldivers. What are we doing after the flight?
I'm gonna say Void Crew.
Void Crew? Space Simulator?
Yeah.
That.
It's fun when we have a gunner.
I can shoot at things. That is true.
With the last update, they nerfed the brains. So like the old brains they basically started at Mark II, but the other tiers didn't exist. And when they rolled out the update, they start at Mark I now.
Okay.
So it's like it really sucks. And then we are never lucky enough to get updaters or upgraders rather.
Gotcha. There is Lakeland Airport below us. We're gonna fly over, hold at Guild, and then we'll come in with the RNAV and land. We can see the Aleutian down there. The Soviets.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the Amazon ramp, Fire. You're at it.
Yeah. I bought a scenery for Lakeland because the default scenery doesn't have the Amazon ramp and there's no freeware sceneries. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm buying the scenery. It's not very good.
Someone said with you on the on IRL ATC.
Lakeland traffic, Giants, 1698, overhead, 4000 with you, Lakeland traffic. Did that go through?
I heard a like push to talk thing. Did you say anything?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
What the
What
butt?
frequency are you on?
122.905.
Try again.
Testing. Did that go through?
I'm hearing the button, but like what you're saying isn't coming through.
Okay, we'll
You
do.
probably have the wrong audio device.
Maybe.
Like the POSCON plant.
Try this now. Lakeland traffic, Giants 1698, overhead 3400 with you. Lakeland traffic.
Yeah, that went through.
Okay. Is there a keybind to make the 737 landing gear go to off? I don't think so. I just manually put it to off. I haven't been able to find one. I have the Honeycomb Bravo. There's not a way to do that with that, at least. And I haven't found a keybind, like a middle.
Some developers are nice in that you can just push the gear button and it takes it to neutral afterwards.
I think I can't remember if this is the same, because I used the Honeycomb thing.
Yeah, I use the Honeycomb as well. I wish there was a way to fix that. Like the INI is able to make it work with the Honeycomb. When you bring it up, it goes up and then it goes back to neutral automatically.
Yeah. Alright, we're slowing down to 180. Gonna be going into this hold. We'll see what this is all about.
180. Damn. Okay. Slow down.
See what it does here. I'm curious. Oh, I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna take us past the hold, left turn, back in.
Yep.
So we won't, we just won't do the hold.
The hold. No, you should do the hold and then exit it immediately. It will go. It will go
Goes
like
in.
heading 070 first.
I
and
see.
do the
Okay,
hold.
okay. I see what's going on now. It's gonna take us that way and bring us around. I smell what you're stepping in, PMDG. I smell what you're stepping in.
The real question is flight factor can do it correctly.
So once we get around this corner here, we'll go direct glide. And that'll just bring us in on the RNAV. Okay, perfect. Flaps 5. Or flaps? Yeah, flaps 5. I want to get a add-on for my Honeycomb that actually has the notches for the flaps, so I don't have to like kind of guess, listen to the noise that the flaps make.
Same, but I don't know if it's worth investing in it now.
They are, well, they're expensive too.
Yeah, like I don't know if I want to invest in that when I don't know what the future of future PMDG looks like.
Fair.
Or not PMDG, sorry, Honeycomb.
Honeycomb, yeah. You're back. Welcome back, Lexi. Just in time for landing. I don't know. I could justify it just in the sense that I won't be getting rid of my Honeycomb Bravo anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do the landing predictions? Exclamation point predict and then a negative number. Exclamation point predict and then a negative number. You don't want to do a positive number. I guess you can do a positive number, but it's very rare. Alright, our MCP is set at 100 feet, so we'll have RNAV guidance down to 100 feet. Taking this turn right here. Once we get a little bit through this turn, because I don't want it to do weird stuff, we'll go direct glide. Finish out the turn. And we'll be good to land. Go ahead and do auto brake 1.
Oh, flight factor automatically armed the exit for me.
You adjusted your guess for a firmer landing? I see how it is. I see how it is.
You can change your guess?
Hey, just guess again.
Oh man, PMDG went, it took you really far for this hold. Okay. I'm gonna vector myself.
I'm turning direct glide right now.
Like I was about, my plane was ready to turn in front of you.
Ooh.
On the hold.
I see your plane.
Yep, I'm still going downwind.
There is life out there. Traffic.
What? We have plenty of separation.
Learning to fly over on YouTube. How's it going? Yep, traffic.
I'm not getting a traffic warning.
Have you guys here yet?
I'm on final.
Ian is on final, I'm on base.
Predict
Sorry,
1.
Downwind.
Alright,
One.
I'm disconnecting my battery.
Yeah, I see. How are you?
Shutting her
How's it
down.
going, learning to fly? Welcome out. Hope you're doing fantastic. Alright, get some lights lit up real quick.
Shut her down.
Set up. Our wing lights are on. That's all good up there. Get that set.
Nice.
I guess we can
What?
put in our minimums too. That might be important.
Hold on, I did the disconnect sound.
Wow.
3, 9, or 2. Go. Minimums are set. All right. So our V approach is going to be 148. With that in mind, my throttles, my airplane, Yoke cam coming on, hopefully. Perfect. Hydrate on final. I gotcha. All right. My airplane. Fly this thing. Let's go ahead and go flaps 10. Help with our angle of attack a little bit. What is this, runway 28?
Yes.
Yeah. Lakeland traffic, Giant 1698, 10 mile final visual, runway 28, Lakeland traffic.
Call the ball.
Ball 7.6.
Look at all the lakes. This is why it's called Lakeland.
There's lakes in Lakeland? Minus 154? We'll see. I know you don't have a I know you don't have a predict over there on YouTube, but I'll let you know what the landing rate is. Oh, show. See how close you are.
Sim Toolkit Pro doesn't do YouTube?
It does not.
Oh, I did not know that.
Only Twitch. Nice try.
Nice. Wrong network, brother. That
Good
sounds like
Lord.
Fire's plane.
I fly somewhere in Australia? Sure. Where do you want to fly? Won't be tonight. We can fly in Australia next stream.
Next week?
Next week.
What?
Australia event?
Alright,
Australia
We're
event.
gonna go see Jonathan.
Let me know how it goes.
Rolla, what's going on? You still down for Helldivers sometime tonight? I think we're gonna play Void Crew after this, but after we get done with Void Crew, I am 1,000,000% down for Helldivers.
Oh, A Pilot's Life. I'm familiar with that program.
Milk
Seen some
Run
stuff about it.
Monday event. I won't be able to do that because I will probably be at work or I'll be in bed. But we can at least do some flying in Australia. It's been a while since we've been to Australia. All right, 148 for V approach, 6 setup.
We can head back to.
Thank
we can
ya.
Head out to the
It's a work in
Outback
progress. Flaps 25 and flaps 30.
Oh shit.
I got the
Void 3
pappies.
Void 3 shit got updated. Let's go.
Wait,
gonna turn off
would
flight
you go to
director.
90?
No, the freaking mods.
Oh, Roger.
Learning to fly. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome out. Hope you're doing fantastic. Jumping over to Twitch from YouTube. Trying to do my best to give both platforms the best experience possible. But there's certain things that Twitch is just better at for streaming than YouTube is. Sadly, there's not much I can do about that. A little bit slow. Somebody just took off out of Lakeland. Out of us. on the multiplayer servers. Approach is looking good. We got a headwind.
500.
You're right.
500
Like a
check.
15 knot headwind. Even though it's supposed to be winds calm. Maybe the weather got updated.
Approaching
Let's see.
minimums.
Didn't actually check. No,
Minimums.
it's still saying
Continue stabilized.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
We're down. Reverse. Speed brakes are deployed. Minus 358. Oof. We're gonna take the whole runway because we're gonna be parking right over here. To our right.
Keep it coming, keep it coming. Oh, keep it coming, 2E Thompson 737.
60 knots. Reversers out.
You've got a DHL 767 coming behind you.
Roger. Starting the APU. We'll just get off the runway here so Life can land. Take it back to the cockpit. Hope you enjoyed the landing.
All right, EPU started.
All right, we're gonna. We'll pause right here. Get ramp cargo 1C with prime flight, I guess. I know it's not prime air, but try to go watch Life land.
Goat in here. Oh, maybe not. Let's see.
San Diego right now in the Southwest 737, taxi 60 knots down the taxiway. That is a little unrealistic. Just a little bit. How's it going, learning to fly? Welcome over.
Easy, easy.
See how he does.
Oh, we're floating. Okay.
He's down. The 7.6. Look at that. Beautiful.
That was I was really happy with that landing.
All right. Let's get the plane cleaned up a little bit. We'll get TCAS off.
I'll just exit right behind you.
Can you see the glider take off not in daytime or weather? What do you mean?
Huh?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
The last time I flew into Lakeland, this did not exist on the scenery.
Can you see the glider take off on VATSIM? I figure you probably can.
They ghosted me. Hold on. Don't park on me.
Yeah, I know where you were.
Alright, let's get this plane
I know
parked
where
up
you
real
live. I know where
quick.
Hulak lives, too.
Oh, let's go. Let's go visit. All right, guys. Get the shit out of the thing. Let's roll that tank out the back.
What runway did I land on? I landed on runway 28.
R/send in the tanks.
Dude, I got a little Puma back here.
Boom.
That's a really good subreddit, by the way.
Plane is
Parking
so
brake
loud.
on. Get the flaps up, speed brakes up, down. Gonna dance? I did pretty good.
Damn, a lot of was really close to get almost
If you bleed
exactly
on,
predicted
we'll cut the
my
engines.
landing rate.
Oh, good flight, guys. GG.
GG.
Good event. Good event.
Very good parking. Do some dancing. I've never seen GSX dance.
Really?
Uh-uh. Screw you, lady. Shh. You're not the Harry Potter girl. Get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to do the replay.
We landed on runway 28. Runway 28 at Lakeland. Look at that. Screenshot. Boom. I hope they're in the screenshot because both of them locked off at this.
I could still reconnect. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh yeah. Says runway 27 for you. It might be could be 27. I have a scenery I downloaded.
I had a Vulcan device loss error.
But we're not on we didn't fly on VATSIM. We flew on POSCON, a different network. So if you're on VATSIM, I won't be able to see you. Yeah, here is the Lakeland scenery. We can take a little peek around if you want to before we log out.
Freeware?
Payware.
Ah.
There's no freeware Lakeland scenery.
I didn't know there was a payware Lakeland scenery. Who makes it?
FSXScenery. That's the name of the developer. We got these hangars over here. We got down here some Cessnas. We got a DC-3, a Baron, and an A320 over at Sun and Fun.
I did not. Everybody shot, say shot.
Got some buildings over here. I'm interested in the terminal. There we go.
Burned out. What life?
I floated just a little bit, but
No.
it's all right.
No, it wasn't bad.
was
Scenery
somewhat-
is not my favorite in the world.
Oh, I got balloon.
No, not quite.
Wouldn't recommend the
Close to
scenery unless you're desperate for some Lakeland scenery. The FS Dream Team Houston we took off out of a lot higher quality.
The default scenery in X-Plane 12 is actually not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The X-Plane 11 version's pretty good too.
There's your
But I
terminal.
mean, like, just
The
the
gateway.
quality of the default sceneries is a lot better.
Yeah, and MSFS.
Find Sandy. Oh, I already read that one. San Diego 760. Okay. There's a C-47 over here.
I was talking about the quality of default sceneries in X-Plane 12 compared to X-Plane 11.
Oh, they're 100% better.
Because like X-Plane 11 felt like it was a lot of like Lego brick.
Like,
And X-Plane 12 doesn't
the
feel like
X-Plane
that.
12 default sceneries are good enough to where I don't need to go hunt freeware sceneries anymore. I can just like double check on the scenery gateway and make sure it's updated. If it's not downloaded, if it is, good to go.
That's literally what I did. I was like, I wonder, because like there's a couple of freeware Lakeland sceneries, but none of them have the Amazon Prime ramp. So I
Right.
just went on the gateway and saw that someone had added it.
I
It looks
cannot
damn
wait
good.
until the MSFS equivalent of that comes out because that's going to be so nice.
Did they say they're gonna do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in beta.
okay.
It's in a closed beta right now. But yeah, that is our flight for tonight. So, I will be back in just a sec.
Roger.
So here's the deal. If you're over on YouTube, that is going to be the end of the stream. But if you want to hang out more, we're going to be playing Void Crew, which is basically Space Simulator. So hop over to twitch.tv/KeeganToga and you can watch there. But on YouTube, this is the end of the road. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe and hit the like if you're enjoying what you're watching. over on Twitch, we got Void Crew coming up. If you're only here for Flight Sim and you're going to peace out, I don't blame you. But thank you for watching. And I'm going to get up, get some water, use the restroom, and we will be doing some Void Crew. I will catch y'all here in just a bit.